Okay, guys. Honest students, is my voice is loud and clear? Water bottle bite పెట్టినట్టు not sir. Yeah. So in the last class, we are discussing about the NumPy arrays, and within the NumPy arrays, we have discussed how to create the NumPy arrays, and after that, we have discussed how to extract the values from the NumPy arrays, and later we have discussed in terms of how to do the modification in the NumPy 1D arrays. That is how to modify means in terms of add the single value, add the multiple values, delete the single value, deleting the multiple values, replacing the single value, replacing the multiple values. And also we have seen the how we can do with the arithmetic operations on the arrays. Means anything arithmetic operation means what is meant by arithmetic operation means plus, minus, multiplication, division, floor division, modulo, and power exponent. Anything if you are applying on the array, it will be applied automatically for each value within the array. So if you are doing anything for this, automatically it will be applied for each value. Now, next one we are having is called as comparison operators. A is equal to array of 1, 2, 3, 4. B is equal to array of 1, 2, 3, 5. C is equal to array of 1, 2, 3, 4. I am having like this. A is equal to B. What is the meaning of A is equal to B means it is comparing every value of A is equal to every value of B. Because left side is also array, right side is also array. Whenever you see the array, you have to think in your brain only one point called as for every value. So for every value of A, for every value of B. So 1 is equal to 1, true. 2 is equal to 2, true. 3 is equal to 3, true. 4 is equal to 4, 5, false. So you're going to get the output like this. True, 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 and false. And A is not equal to B. So every value of A will be compared with the every value of the B. Now, like similarly, you can apply the comparison operators, you can apply the logical operators. Now, when you apply the logical operators, A is equal to B and A is less than B and end. Okay. So first it is going to check every value of A is equal to every value of B and also A should be less than B. Two conditions it has to satisfy. So 1 is equal to B means true and 1 is less than 1 false. Then what is the output you are going to get? True and false is output is false. Similarly, 2 is equal to 2 true. 2 is less than 2 false. 3 is equal to 3 true and 3 is less than 3 false. So for the first three values you are going to get the false false false. For the last value 4 is equal to 5 equal to no false and 4 is less than 5 true. False and true also false. So automatically you are going to get everything false only. Now here you are asking A is less than B or A is equal to B or if you're writing or symbol, what is meant by or? Any one of them should be true. Now in the case 1, true, case 2, true, case 3, true, case 4, either 4 is not equal to 5, but case 2 will be satisfied. That is 4 is greater than 5. So you are going to get the true. So all of them are going to become the true in this case. Right? Now here individual value wise it is checking. Sir, it should not check the individual value wise. It has to check overall array wise. Overall array means entire values of A if entire values of B both are same. Means both of them are indicating the same object or different object. I am asking whether A is B. What is the meaning of A is B? Both are values wise, object wise, both are same. So now here I want to check whether all the values of A is equal to all the values of B. Then you have to use the function is called as np.array underscore equal A comma B. It will give the overall wise. What is the difference between A is equal to B versus array of A and array of B means this is individual item wise, this is overall array wise. Now coming to the 1, 2, 3, 4. A of 1, 2, 3, 4. C is also A of 1, 2, 3, 4. All are array, both are same or both are not same? Both are same. You are going to get the true. Is the points are clear? Everyone? Now coming to the next type of operators called as mathematical operations. So arithmetic operations you can do, comparison operations you can do, logical operations you can do. Logical operations means nothing but applying the logical operator. Logical operator you can do, and at the same time mathematical operations. What is mathematical operations? Let us see like this. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. np dot exp of A. What is the meaning of exp of A? Means e to the power of A. A is a single value or multiple values. So here, what is the difference in the math, import math, and within the math dot exp of 5? What is the difference of this one? Similarly, I'm going to import the numpy, and within the numpy dot exp. What is the difference of these two? What is the difference means here you are going to give a single value. Here you have to provide not single value. You have to provide a array of values. And what are the array of values you have provided? For each of them, the exponent will be applied. Here for the single value, the exponent will be applied. You want to apply for a single value or for each value in the array means go with the numpy.exp. For single value, want the exponent e power 5 is your requirement. Then are you going to use numpy array? No. Is the point is clear? I want e power 0, e power 1, e power 2, e power 3, e power 4. Like this I want everything. Then what I'm going to do is I'll keep the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 as an array and I'll apply the exp on this array. Then automatically e power 0, e power 1, e power 2, e power 3, e power 4. Point is clear, right? So here np.exp of A means here A is array. So it is going to apply the e power 0, e power 1, e power 2 and e power 3. Now this same example, the same function we have even used in the math. In the math also, math module also, we have used the exponential function that is applied on a single number, here array of numbers. Next, np.log A. What is log A? Log of 0, log of 1, log of 2, log of 3. And if you apply the log, here log of 0 is infinite. Log of 1 is 0. And log of 2 is 0.69 and log of 3 is 1.09. Right? Now here when you are getting the infinite value, you are going to get a pink color and this one is called as warning. It is not the error, it is called as warning. It is giving the warning that some infinite value is included in your data. So you don't want to see this kind of warnings means you have to write import warnings and ignore the warnings. Then you will not see the warnings. Sir, you have executed now. Why warning was not deleted? Warning will be deleted after once you execute one more time. Now immediately the moment you write like this, the previous one will not be deleted. Once you execute, now the cell will be executed without displaying the warning. If any cell has warnings means it will not show the warnings. It will only show the outputs without warnings. Is the point is clear? The moment you write the import warnings, from here onwards, what are the cells you are executing? From there onwards, what are the cells you are executing? It will be applied. For the previous one, it will not be applied. From now, it will be applied. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Now, see here. I'm writing the code like this. What is the code is? Okay, I'm restarting the kernel. When I restart the kernel, what happens means every object will be deleted. Nothing is there. Now it is empty. Now, here I'm writing the L is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. L is equal to, basically I'm writing 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm clearing the out, restart the kernel. I'm clearing all the outputs. Nothing output is there. Now, what I'm going to do is np dot array of L means what I'm going to do. I'm converting this one to array. Now it is throwing the error called as what is np. I'm writing here import numpy as np. I have imported. Now still this error is same only. Why? That is executed before or after? Before now. This is before. Now whatever this numpy concept is there, it will be applied from now onwards. Not for the previous one. Suddenly error will be rectified. After executing this one, the previous error will be rectified? No. After this execution, what are the cells you are executing? That might be previous cell, or next, that cell might be bottom. That cell might be above, that cell might be below. After this one, what you are executing? Here one, serial number 1, 2. Now you are executing this one, 3. Now after this you have executed this one, or after this one you have executed this one. Which one after which one? Which cell was executed first? This cell was executed first, followed by this cell was executed. This is the order of sequence of cells. Sir, I was confused, means bring them into the down. Okay. If you want, you can bring them down. Is the point is clear? Now suddenly after execution only, you can execute the numpy arrays. Before to that, sir, error is there, sir. How to rectify? Don't ask the question like that. Now some of the students will say like this. They will write A is equal to 40 or something. A is equal to 50. The student will write like this. And after that, he will print A. And 50 will be printed. And what he will do means, he will delete this one. After deleting this one, he will send me this error only. Sir, print A. I'm writing print A, sir. And it is showing 50, sir. Sir, here for me A only not there, sir. But still it is showing 50, sir. A is deleted. You have not deleted the variable. What you have deleted? Cell you have deleted or code you have deleted. You have not deleted the variable. If the student sends me like this, okay, without writing the above one, if any screenshot or Jupyter notebook I have received, I'll ask, array here 5 and 6 is there, na? Where is 1, 2, 3, 4? Something you have written and you have done something. Where is those? He will not share that one. He will share only this one, and he'll say that, sir, 50 is available, sir. I'm getting the 50, sir. Though A is not there also, it has to give name error, no, sir. He will say like this. Okay, it will give the name error when A object is not available. Then in that case, here line number 5 and 6 is there. Where is 1, 2, 3, 4 lines? So restart the kernel. Now he is going to restart the kernel. And after restarting the kernel, now he'll execute print A. It will throw the error. Yes, sir. Clear, sir. He'll say like this. Basically, it is not clear. Okay. What he has done is he has removed the cell or removed the code. What he has to do is del A. Instead of del A, what he has done is backspacing of A. Backspacing of the A will remove the code. It will not remove the object in the Python. It will remove the code. So any student in the future, if you have to send me the code and if you want to ask me any question, always remember, I want your kernel to restart from the starting. I want in the sequential order. If any one cell number is missing, for example, like this is in my case like this one, you have shared. I'll ask what is the one, cell number 1, what you have executed. So you have to restart, and I want all the numbers in the sequential order. Then only I can tell you what is the reason behind the error. without running the cell, and you're writing in, because in the Jupyter notebook, though we write like this also, for example, I have executed this one. After this, I'm executing this one. After that, I may execute this one. That is possible now. In the Jupyter notebook, you may execute in what are the order you are interested. Right? Is the point is clear? So make sure that these numbers are in the sequential order. And that is the reason in your notes also, if you observe the PDFs, what are I have shared to you, the PDFs. Okay. In that, I will share the everything in the sequential order. The cell numbers will be in the sequential order. Nothing is missing. Okay. Though I'll do in the class multiple things also. Again, I'll restart the kernel. And after restarting the kernel, again, I will execute everything in the sequential order. I will save that file and I will share to the students generally. I may practice in any way, but before sharing to others, I will keep them in the sequential order. I may practice in the sequential way. I may not practice in the sequential way. Whatever I do is my way, because I know which order I have done, which order I have executed, everything I know. My brain knows that one. When I share it to others, how others knows that one. Which order you have executed, how others knows. So when you are sharing to others, you have to keep them in the sequential order, and then only you have to share. Okay, is the point is clear, guys? 1D arrays is clear, everyone? So in the within the 1D arrays, what are the things we have discussed? Means 1, how to create; 2, how to extract; 3, how to modify; 4, what are the different operations. Total 4 things. Now the same 4 things we are going to do on the 2D arrays. How to create, how to extract, how to modify, and what are the operations can be done on the 2D arrays. Same thing, same sequential order. Again, we are going to do in the 2D arrays now. If 1D arrays are clear, means obviously 2D should be clear. It has to be. Because same thing will be repeated one more time. Okay. Your 1D array, whatever you have done on the 1D array, same thing you are going to do on the 2D array. What you are doing on the 1D array, 2D array, 1D series also you are going to do the same. In the Python, 1D is called as series. The name of Python pandas 1D is series. Pandas 2D is called as, so 1D within the pandas 1D is called as series. 2D is called as data frame. Within the pandas 2D is called as data frame. Both are same. The difference is that data is in the row wise, the data is in the column wise. Only difference is that. Remaining everything will be the same. The data was stored in the row wise, the data you are going to write in the column wise. Everyone is clear? Now, how you, in this all of them common I am going to discuss is what? Create, extract, modify, and what are the operations can be done. Means what is the use of these things. So in all 4 of them, this one only we are going to learn. If you learn in all of 4 of them, completed. Python is completed basically. Related to data science, completed. Python related to data science. Sir, remaining things we have not covered, like lambda function or something. Na? That one also will cover. But they are not more related to data science, but will cover. Whichever is in the syllabus will cover. But for data science or for data analytics role, this one. Data science or data analytics, both are same. In Python, there is no difference. Okay. So what are this one we are going to discuss? Everything will be the same, guys. Now, sir, could you explain with a simple example? See, I'll show you. You completed NumPy 1D now. Now I'll show you the series. Let's take an example series. I'm going to take the pandas. I'm going to import the pandas as PD. Okay. Now PD dot series. In the NumPy, np dot array. In the pandas, PD dot series. And in the numpy.array, what you are writing means first I'll take the list of 1, 2, 3, 4 or something like this 10, 15, 19, 24. Total 4 values. Okay, total 4 values. This is a list. Now, how to convert a list to a array? Array. How to convert a list to array? np dot array of L. Here, pandas dot series of L. And you can write here the name as, there you are writing A is equal to, here also you are writing A is equal to, and print A. So now the values are stored in the column wise. Earlier you got the output as row wise. Now, earlier you asked the how to check the number of dimensions. How to check the dimensions? A dot ndim. Same thing. A dot ndim. It is 1D. How to check the shape within the 1D array? How to check the shape? A dot shape. So A dot shape. This one also. In the if it is array, what is the output you are going to get? What is the output of array? 4 comma. Okay, single value. That also that single value represents number of items. 4 comma. Same thing. Any difference? If you, sir, you can keep both of them side by side. Left side 1, right side you keep 1. And you write here. You take this one. What are the numpy arrays there? Okay, same to same. Here it is numpy array. I'm writing here import numpy as np. This side I'm writing the pandas as pd. Here what are the list is there? Same list I'm copying here. This is L. L is equal to A is equal to np dot array of L. And after writing, I'm going to print the A. Print A. What it is going to print? 10, 15, 19, 24. 10, 15, 19, 24. This is row wise. This is column wise. A dot ndim 1. A dot shape 4 comma. Both the sides are same. Any difference? Is the point is clear? So here 1D, here also it is 1D. Now, sir, here 1D, okay, sir. Now I want to apply the condition. I want to do the indexing. How to extract? If you want to extract 19, what is the code for the array? What is the code for the array? A of 2. A of 2 will give what? 19. So here also I'm writing A of 2. What is the output? Now I want in terms of 10, 15 and 19. 3 values I want. What is the code in the numpy 1D array? A of 0 to 3. 0 to 3 means 0, 1, 2. You are going to get as an array in a row wise. Same thing I'm writing here. A of 0 to 3. Column wise. Clear? Now, I want the values which are greater than 15. How to write? A of A greater than or equal to 15. I want like this. Now, what is the output I'm going to get? 15 and 19. Two values will be 15, 19 and 24. Three values. Same logic I'm writing. A of greater than or equal to 15. Here A, what is A? Array. Here A is what? Series. So you want to cross check that one also. Check what is the type of A. In this Jupyter notebook, what is the type of A is? Array. In this Jupyter notebook, what is the type of A is? Pandas series. It is a pandas series. This is array. But answers are same. Now when I am explaining the series for you, should I explain again one more time like this? Simply I will go like that. Extract the data, modify the data. Simply I will go. Now, when I go in the pandas slightly fast, you'll feel that, sir, you are going somewhat like this. But these are all completed in the arrays only. Now, the people who knows arrays, pandas is easy. It should be easy. Points are clear, right? I'm showing now how to extract. Also, I have shown everything I'm creating. I'm showing extracting. I'm showing. Now, if you want to, for example, replace, how to replace the 19? I want to replace the within the A. What are the 19 is there? 19 I want to replace with the 190. What is the code? A of 2 is equal to 190. And after that, you are going to print the A. Now it will be filled with the 190. Same logic. A of 2 is equal to 190. And I'm going to print the A here also. Values are row, values are column. Right? Now, next, here you are going to take in terms of, you want to replace the 15 and 190 both with 100. What is the code? A of list of 1 comma 2 should be filled with 100. And after filling with 100, print A. Same, copy, paste. Same as it is. Everything is same as vice are 2 times. In a table, row will be there, column will be there. Row is called as array, column is called as series. If you are working with a row, you are working with the array. If you are taking a single column and if you are working means, it is called as series. Is the point is clear? So that is the basically difference. So in the table, we are going to get the data in the tabular format finally. Okay. So you'll get 10,000 rows, 100 columns, anything. Each row is called as series. Sorry, each column is called as series. Each row is called as array. You are having the one row, second row, third row. What this is called as? One row. This is 1D. This is 1D. This is 1D. A combination of multiple 1Ds is called as 2D. Basically, what is meant by 2D means it is a combination of multiple 1Ds. So multiple rows are there means it is 2D. Multiple columns are there means it is also called as 2D only. Multiple rows means 2D array. Multiple columns means it is called as data frame. Is the point is clear? The difference is clear clearly. Left side and right side I have kept. Done. Now, so let us work on the, so tomorrow we'll discuss the pandas. Today we'll try to complete the 2D arrays. With that number will be completed. Tomorrow we can start with the pandas. Now, when you are working with the 1D, when we are working with the 1D arrays, generally we'll use the arrays. When you are working with the 1D, we'll go with the arrays. When you are working with the 2D, 2D is easy in the data frames. Within the data frames, the 2D is dead easy than NumPy. So whoever wants to work on the 2D, generally they will work on the data frames. That is in the pandas. Than arrays, their operations are very easy. The codes are very simple. Okay. Almost it is called as dead easy. Okay. That much of simple code you'll never see in the other programming languages. That much of simple. Right. Now, as I've told you now, whichever you practice more, that will be very easy for us. For others only, it will be difficult. When I go and discuss with the LKG student, LKG student, there is one kid near to my house, one kid is there. Just he is LKG. Okay, he'll go morning and he'll come by within 2 hours or 3 hours. In the class, what they have explained means, he'll say, today they have explained 1, 2, 3. He knows up to 1, 2, 3 only. He knows what is 4 also, he don't know properly. In front of him, if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 means, he'll see like this. He will assume that I know everything. I'm Einstein. For him, I'm Einstein. Basically, that is a simple one. But from his point of view, because he has not practiced that one, we have practiced for multiple times. Only difference is called as practice. So when I explain everything in a simple way, and if I say this is easy means, first time when you are listening, from your point of view, sir is saying like this. For me, you are LKG student. As earlier I told you, na, within the data science, for me, you are LKG students. So you will feel that, okay, sir is saying something like this, easy. But once you practice, na, really it will be easy only. After seeing the advanced things, you will say, these are dead easy. Only thing is practice. Now, coming to the NumPy as NP, I'm going to import the NumPy as NP. And now here, what are the NumPy? List is equal to 1, 2, 3. NP dot array of L. And I'm converting this one to NumPy. What is the dimension of this? A dot ndim. 1D. A dot shape. What is this? 3 comma. It is a 1D basically. Now here 2D. So this is a list of multiple rows. One list indicates one row. One list indicates one row. First list indicates first row. Second list indicates second row. Third list indicates third row. Fourth list indicates fourth row. One list indicates one row. When you are having the multiple list, within the list, multiple lists are there. And this one, when you are trying to convert to array, it is going to have as a 2D array. This is a 2D array. Is the point is clear? So take the list. Take first. What you want in the first row? Sir, I want in the first row 4, 5, 6, sir. Okay. What you want in the second row? Sir, I want in the second row 10, 11, 14. Okay. Take what you want in the third row? Sir, only 2 rows, sir. Okay. Take as a list. If you convert a list as an array, comma will not be there. What is the difference between a list and array? Comma only na. Okay. This comma is not there. After first row comma, second row comma is not there. So now this is individual 1D, 1D. This is 1D, this is 1D. You want separately, you want combine. Combine as 1. Then it is a 2D. As everyone of you know in this class, what this is called as line. One line, straight line. Okay, this is 1D or 2D. It is a 1D. Now, what is this is called as? Straight line only. It is called as 1D only. Now, this is total 4 lines I'm writing. This is a rectangular. This is a 4D, 2D only. So, multiple 1Ds are there. It is a 2D. Okay. Now, if you write in terms of like this is one rectangular box for you. Again, one more rectangular box for you. Internal rectangular box you are connecting like this. Now, this rectangular box, what you are seeing, right? This one, the first one. This is 2D. This rectangular box, 2D. This rectangular box, 2D. Left side rectangular box, 2D. Now, for this understanding purpose, you take any cube, Rubik's cube. Okay. What are the Rubik's cube is there? So, in the Rubik's cube, you will have the one color of 3 by 3. This is 2D of one color. Right side, you will have one more color like this. This is different color. This is also 2D. If you see that color only, without seeing other colors, if you see that one only, it is also basically 2D. Left, you are having left side one more color. Of course, my diagram will be worst. I also know that one. Okay. So you will have one more color. Back side one color. Top side one color. Bottom side one color. So 6 sides, 6 different colors are there. Individually, everything are called as 2D only. Multiple 2Ds if you combine, it is called as 3D object. Basically, your Rubik's Cube is a 3D. So where you are having with this one, and this one. Now, in a simple word, still, what you are seeing as of now in front of the screen, the wall is there, right? What are the wall is there? This is called as what? 2D. If you see only the front side, what are the wall is there? Don't see left side, don't see right side, back side or any side. Only see front side. Then what are the wall you are seeing is called as 2D. Now for this wall, left side, now you see only left side. Left side also one wall is there for you, right? To your left side or to your right side, you are having the wall. See only left side. For your left side, if you observe, you will have one wall which is called as 2D. Now if you combine these two, it is called as 3D. If you don't combine, it is still 2D only. So what is 2D means? What is basically 2D means? It is a combination of multiple 1Ds. Multiple 1Ds are called as 2Ds. What is 3D? Multiple 2Ds are called as 3D. What is 4D? Multiple 3Ds are called as 4D. What is 5D? Multiple 4Ds are called as 5D. Right? Is the points are clear? Just your multiple 1Ds is 2D. So this is 1D. This is 1D. This is 1D. This is 1D. A combination of multiple 1Ds is 2D. And the 2D array will be represented with the two brackets open. Two brackets at the starting open is there means it is basically 2D. For 1D array, only one bracket will be there. Is the point is clear? Now how to convert a list to array means here for 2D you have to convert like this. Now here you will get an interesting question. A is equal to 40. A is equal to list of 40. A is equal to within the list one more list of 40. You are converting this one to np.array of A, np.array of A, np.array of A. And let us store that one in the D, some variable D. Now in this case, what is the d.endim? 0. What is the d.endim? D.endim. It is a 2D. What the shape of this? D.shape. What is the d.shape? Empty tuple. What is the d.shape in this case? 1 comma. Only one value is there. What is the shape of this one? It is going to give 1 comma 1. One row with one column. So here two values will be available. Inside the tuple, two values are there. Inside the tuple, 0 values are there means 0D. Inside the tuple, only one item is there means 1D. The length of the tuple is n dimension. Length of tuple is your dimension. What is the length of this one means 0. Length of this one is 1. Length of this one is 2. Length of your shape is nothing but endim. Okay. Now what is these two values indicates means first one indicates the number of rows. Second one indicates number of columns. Rows and columns. Now in this case, for this example, what are you having for this example? Now what is the array? This is the array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Second array is 4, 5, 6. Now what is the endim? What is the number of dimension? It is a 2 dimension. What is the shape? How many rows are there? 2 rows. How many columns? 3 columns. 2 rows with each 1D consists of 3 values. Okay. So you are going to get the output as 2 comma 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a 2D dimension. The shape of this one is 2 comma 3. Is the point is clear? Now you will get a question that, sir, I want to store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here I don't want to store anything, sir. It should be empty basically. It should not be filled with anything. It should be empty. My requirement is like this. Okay. Now I want to create like this means, then this value should be written with np.nan. What is meant by np.nan means it is nothing, no value is available. That is the meaning of that. Is the point is clear? Here no value is available. Okay. Now here np dot c 1 2 3 4 5 np dot nan. Now if I print this one, it is going to give here null value and it is a two-dimensional. And what is the size miss? What is the shape miss? 2 by 3. 2 rows with 3 columns. In that one of the value is missing. It is not having. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Now tell me, if I show you this one, I'm taking one Excel sheet. In this Excel sheet, I'm going to write X 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Y is equal to 6. This one is 6. This is 7, 8, and this is 10. This is the table. Now, what is this table? 2D or 1D? It is 2D or 1D? It is a 2D. Now, what is the shape of this one? What is the shape means? 2 rows. Sorry. What is the number of rows? 5 rows. How many columns are there? 2 columns. Now, what is the shape? Shape is nothing but 5, 2. Sir, in this one of the values missing. No, sir. Missing also. Still it is also considered as one value. That value is missing. Still the shape will become the 5 rows with 2 columns only. Though value is missing also, it is not going to impact on the shape. Is the point is clear? Now, similarly here also the same. How many rows are there? 2 rows. How many columns? 3 columns. It is a 2, 3. Clear, guys? Everyone? Now, coming back, next one. Next example is how to create a 2D arrays using the functions. How to create a 2D array using a list was completed. Now, how to create using a array means np.zeros. Inside that, I am going to give the shape. Now, what is the shape I have given? 3, 2. What is the meaning of 3, 2? 3 rows. 3 rows with 2 columns. Now, total 6 values should be filled with the 0 like this. 3 rows with 6 columns. I am going to get the output in this way. 3 rows with 6 columns. Sorry, 3 rows with 2 columns. Now, np.ones. What is np.ones? 3, 3. What is the meaning of 3, 3 means? 3 rows, 3 columns, everything filled with the 1. Here just you are going to provide the shape as the input. If you write only 3, what is the meaning of 3, It is a 1D, 3 values filled with 1s. If you write here 3, 3 means it is a 2D, 3 rows with 3 columns filled with 1s. Point is clear? Same function. Whatever we have discussed in the 1D arrays, that is np.zeros and np.ones. Now, next, we are having the next one called as np.I. np.I. What is this? I indicates identity matrix. What is the meaning of identity means? All the diagonal value should be 1. Remaining value should be 0. All the diagonal value should be 1 and diagonal values should be 1. Remaining values is 0 is called as identity matrix. Okay. So within the matrices, so just I'm moving into the one new concept called as matrices. So the max involved here is matrix. So here we are having the 0 matrix, unity matrix, identity matrix. Next, diagonal matrix. First, what is meant by matrix? Matrix means a values filled in the rows and columns. Values filled in the rows and columns. Matrix means by default it is a 2D. The data is filled in the rows and columns. What is zero matrix? Zero matrix means all the values are filled with 0. What is the shape of this matrix means? It is a 2 by 2. A 2 by 2 matrix filled with zeros. If you want 3 by 3, this is 3 by 3 matrix filled with 0. Next, unity matrix. What is unity matrix means? Everything filled with the 1. A 2 by 2 matrix filled with 1 or 3 by 3 matrix filled with 1. In the entire matrix, only 1 should be there. Then it is called as unity matrix. If entire matrix consists of 0, it is called as zero matrix. What is the function for this? np dot zeros. And you have to write 2 by 2. 2 by 2 means you are going to get 2 by 2 matrix. If you write 3 by 3, 3 by 3. 4 by 4 means 4 by 4. Or 1 by 3 means 1 row with 3 columns. Choice is yours. What is the function for this one means? np dot ones. Already you are familiar with these two. Now, additional to that, identity matrix. What is identity matrix means? Diagonal value should be 1, remaining value should be 0. Mandate. Diagonal value should be 1 only, other value should be 0 only. Then only it is called as identity matrix, and you are going to use the function called as I. The function name is called as I to create the identity matrix. If you write identity matrix of 2 by 2, it will give like this. If you write identity matrix of 3 by 3, what is the output? 3 rows, 3 columns. 3 rows, 3 columns. Out of which diagonal value should be filled with 1, remaining value should be filled with 0. Sir, if I write here 2 by 3, what happens? 3 rows, sorry, what is the number of rows? 2 rows with 3 columns. First it will take the 2 rows. What are the 2 rows means? These are the 2 rows. 1, 2, 3, 2 rows, 3 columns. In this, diagonal values will be filled with 1. What are the diagonal values? These are the 2 diagonal values. What is meant by diagonal means? First row, first value, second row, second value, third row, third value, fourth row, fourth value, fifth row, fifth value. They are called as diagonal values. First row, first value, second row, second value. If third row is available, third value. Fourth row is available, fourth value. Like that, they are called as diagonal values. Other than those, remaining everything should be 0. Now, when you write np.I 2, 3, you will get the output like this. Let's cross check. np.I of 2, 3. When I write here 2, 3, see? 2 rows with 3 columns. But generally, there will be no use of this. Generally, identity matrices are square matrices. Square matrices means where you are having the number of rows and number of columns are same. Okay. Now, coming back. Now, fourth one, we are having the diagonal matrix. Now, what is meant by diagonal matrix means? In the matrix, you should have the diagonal values of your choice. Anything is okay. Diagonal values can be anything, but remaining value should be 0 only. Then it is called as diagonal matrix. What is the difference between a diagonal matrix versus identity matrix means? Remaining values will be 0 only. In the both the cases, remaining values are going to be 0. The difference between identity matrix versus diagonal matrix is diagonal values will be 1 in the identity matrix. Here diagonal values will be anything. This is called as diagonal matrix. And the function for diagonal matrix is np.diag. And inside that, you have to provide the diagonal values, which is 1, 4, 5. Then these will be kept in the diagonal values and remaining are 0. Point is clear? Sir, for example, instead of one of the value, you are having here some 10 is there, sir. Then what is this matrix is called as general matrix. There is no name for this. It is a normal matrix. Okay, a matrix which has only the diagonal values, remaining all the values are 0 is called only diagonal matrix. For this one, what is the matrix name is nothing. Sir, if I want to create like this, then what I have to do is, you have to take a list of first row, that is 1, 0, 0, a list of 1, 0, 0, comma, 0, 4, 0, comma, 10, comma, 0, comma, 5. And this one, you have to convert as a array. For diagonal only, we are having the diagonal matrix only, shortcut is there. For other than that, if you want, as per your choice, sir, I want to fill here 2. Right. Whatever you want, you write. Your own numbers, you write. Fixed numbers, these are the functions. Is the point is clear? Now, see here, np.dag of 281. What is the meaning of 281? Diagonal values will be filled with the 2, 8, 1 and remaining values will be 0. Automatically, it will take the 3 by 3 only. 3 values are there, means 3 rows, 3 columns only. For example, if you write 4 values, it has to take 4 by 4 only. If you write 5 values, 5 by 5, automatically it has to take. Diagonal values has to be filled with your values and remaining everything has to be filled with the zeros. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Yes or no? Now, for example, here np.dag is there. This function is something special. np.dag. Inside that, if you do 1D, the output is 2D. If you do 2D as the input, it will give the output as 1D. np.dag of 1D will give the output as 2D. Yes. Sir, here the data type. What are the data type is that? The data type is, for example, you are writing 1.4. So automatically one of them is float is there also, everything will be converted to float. I told you, right? If one, according to the, if one of the value is string is available, then entire matrix will be converted to string. Is the point is clear? Right? Next, one of the student is asking, Sai Reddy, sir, it is necessary to give in the identity also. That is your choice. If you don't give, you get by default. This is the default argument. Click on this. What is the D type? By default, what is the D type? Float. That is the default argument. By default, it will take. So that is same thing you are having here. Is there that argument is available here? D type argument. In this function, that argument is available. What is called as D type. In this function, that argument is available. No, right? Point is clear? Now, next. So here I'm going to give the np.dag of 1D. I'm going to provide the 1D. So what is the 1D means? I'm going to give 4, 5. This is the 1D list or array. I'm providing the 1D. Now what is the output I'm going to get? 4 and 5 will be the diagonal values. Remaining will be 0. The bracket in the 2D will not be indicated like this. How the brackets will be indicated? First row as one bracket, second row separate bracket, overall this one. Right? Like this, it is going to represent. A 2D will be represented always in this way. One row, one brackets will be added. Now, if I take np.dag of, internally I'm going to take 2D. 1, 2, 5, 9. I'm giving the 2D as the internal. What is 2D means? 1, 2, 5, 9. This I have given as the input. Now what is the output is going to give means 1, 9. This is the output. If you give the 2D, it will extract the diagonal values. If you give a 1D, it will create the diagonal matrix like this. Function is same. Point is clear? Function is same. If you provide 1D, the output is 2D. If you provide 2D, the output is 1D. Write in the notes clearly. After writing in the notes, practice this one. If you just online students, I don't know about the online students. Offline students, I can see each and every individual student. I can focus, but online students, I can't see. Online students, just you are keeping the earphones and just you are listening like that. If you are doing miss, remember these concepts you will forget. Okay. You will think that, okay, I'm just listening now. After the class, sir will share the PDF. Later I can practice. You will think in this way. But in that gap, my experience says this one. Based on my experience, I'm telling you. If you want, keep the notes and write. No, sir. I'm listening, just I'll keep the earphones and I will listen and I will do what other my work is there. Some other works I will do. That one I will do. I will listen continuously your points. If you feel in this premise, that is your choice. Okay? By seeing with your eyes, just by listening. If from my perspective, I'm saying guys, just by listening, by seeing, you will not learn the programming languages. You'll never understand the programming languages. Always we have to have the tendency to write the running notes continuously. This 1.5 hour, your hand movement should be continuous. Eyes, hands, ears. These three should be concentrating only one point. And you have to write simultaneously everything. And what you are writing from your perspective, you have to write. For example, my trainer has explained the same thing for me. I will not write this one in my notes. I will write clearly. If I provide 1D as the input, the np.diag will give the 2D as the output. If I provide 2D as the input, the np.diag will provide the 1D as the output. And for the first case, this is the example. For the second case, this is the example. Sir, you are saying nice, sir, but that much of time you are giving for writing. You are asking to us write perfectly, but you are not giving the time for writing, miss. That is the reason. Running notes is different. Other notes is different. Running notes you have to write in the running way only. After the class, you have to write the fair notes separately one more time. For writing one time only, not a time only not sufficient. You are asking second time, your career only, na. You are interested means write. Not interested means no, don't write. Your choice. This is your career or my career. You are spending the time for you or for me. Okay, that is your choice. You to write the fair notes or running notes or anything. I'm saying from my perspective. Okay, as a learner, what I will do generally, I'm saying from my perspective. Okay, because I'll always write the running notes. In the company also, whatever the team lead or project manager is explaining now, I will write continuously. Something in my notes, I'll write like this. My hand always will write something. If someone comes to me and if they ask the question also, I'll ask first book and pen to write something. Oral I'll not discuss. I'll write something and I'll discuss basically. I'll write continuously something. After explaining once in the project room, they'll explain the project or something once they explain. After that, I'll come back to my cabin. Again, I will write what I have understood from that meeting overall. I'll open my notes again. I'll write one more time. That much of clarity I will write. And after that, after doing that much of clarity and I will understand the concepts very clearly or something, later my team members will come to me, hey, Shiva, have you understand now? And they'll ask me to explain. I will explain for them. they'll say that, hey, you are understanding very clearly. Why you are not understanding, miss? In the back end, I'm doing this much effort now. You are saying that I'm understanding only, but you are not saying what is the efforts I'm keeping for that understanding. To my teammates, I'll say this one only. Guys, you are thinking that I'm understanding in the meeting, whatever he is explaining for me, I'm understanding. But basically, for you and for me, it is same. But instead of that, I'm writing 2 or 3 times in my notes and I'm doing something additional. That is the reason I'm understanding more. That is the reason I'm feeling this is easy. You are seeing only that one, but you are not seeing the efforts between that. You are saying one person has got 10 lakhs package, but for getting the 10 lakhs package, what efforts he has kept, you are not seeing that one. Every person who will enroll for data analyst course, he will get the 10 lakhs. One student has got 10 lakhs means everyone will get. Everyone will get. Then what are the efforts he has kept? You also keep the same efforts. He has spent every day 4 hours means you will spend only 1 hour means I want 10 lakhs means how? To get that one, some efforts will be there basically. Points are clear. Without keeping the efforts, nothing will happen. So I assume that I have observed even in the offline also some students are just seeing my face or what are the code I'm writing. Okay, next. They are not even writing one line also. For me, not a problem, guys. You only will say after 2 days or 3 days, later you will only say, sir, confusing, sir. You are not keeping the efforts. You are trying the simplicity. Easily you have to understand everything. Easily you have to get the job. You are thinking in that way, which is practically not possible. Okay. By sitting in IIT classes, you will not get the IIT seat. Same logic. Sitting in the data analytics course, you will not get the data analyst job. Sitting is different. Practicing is different. Writing the notes, after that fair notes, practicing, revising, efforts. That one is important, right? Now, next, already I have told you. So what are the functions for 2D? Now tell me, completed. 2D creation part is completed. How to create the 2D arrays means? Option 1, you can convert a list, a nested list to a 2D array. Which list? A normal general list? No. List of lists. A list which consists of multiple lists. That one you can convert as a 2D array. Option number 1. Second option, np dot zeros. Next, np dot ones, np dot I, np dot dag. So these are the various options to create a 2D array. List of lists you can convert to 2D, np dot zeros, np dot ones, np dot I, np dot dag. So these are the things which I have explained in the class. Sir, others are not there, miss. Others are not required. For our data analytics course, these are sufficient. Okay. Now, coming to the creation part is completed. Now coming to the extraction part. Now let us see how to extract. Now everyone please write in the notes. This is a 2D array. This one, this example you write in the notes. Not the code, out this one. Write in the notes this one. This example write in the notes. Right? Now, so before moving to the indexing of 2D array, just I want to say one more point. Okay, because you are in the most important topics here. So one more point I want to just add. Some of the students are saying to me, sir, I'm not finding the time, like working professionals in this class who are working professionals are there already, or someone they are saying that we are not finding that time, or even the freshers also. Some people are saying that sir, time is not there, something. Most of the people commonly what they'll say is where there is a way, there is a will. Right? I'll also say the same dialogue. But what is the meaning of that one means, I'll tell you with a simple example. Basically, I want to learn AI, some advanced concepts of AI. Now, who is going to teach the best, easy way for my level of understanding? Who will teach with the advanced concepts? That too in a easy way, step by step. Means there is one person, and that person is located in the US. The professor is available in the US, and there he is taking the classes, online classes. We have to pay the fees. In dollars, we have to pay the fees. Okay, fees is not a problem. Now, what is the problem is timing. What is the timing is 2 to 4. What is this? Not PM, AM. 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. He will take the classes between 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. He is located in the US. I am located in the India. But I want the training under him only. Because he will explain the concepts very easily. Now tell me, what I have to do? What I have to do? One person will say that if you are interested means join that one. Otherwise, if you feel interest in sleeping means ignore this one. This is my career now. I want more salary in my company. If I learn that course, I'll get more salary, I know. What I have to do? I have kept the alarm at the even at 1:50. I have wake up and at 2 o'clock I'll attend the class. By 4 it will be completed. After that again I used to sleep. And in the morning hours I used to practice. Again I used to attend. My interest. If I say the same thing to my friend, I have told to my friend, Arey, which stupid ra will wake up at 2 o'clock. He told like this. Now the person, whatever the salary he is working and whatever the salary I'm getting is, who is now stupid? Point is clear. So if you are having the interest with you, automatically you will find the time. If you are having the interest with you and passion with you and to get the good salary and the job, everything if you are having miss, obviously you have the dedication. Time pass purpose if you do. Now one day if I don't attend the class of the 2 a.m. class, I know next day it would be difficult for me to understand. 100% I used to attend that one. Sometimes I used to be in the traveling, in the bus. In the bus, everyone will sleep and lights will be switched off. Even that at that time also I have opened my mobile phone and I'm attending the class and I'm listening with my earphones and I'm writing the notes also at that time. Obviously, the person who is sitting side to me, he will be shocked now. That is minimum now. Than his shock, my interest is more. What I have to do? That situation I have faced that situation. I will say only one word called as interest. On that day, if I'm not interested, I no need to do that one also. My interest. If you're having the more interest means no one can stop in learning. If you're not having that much of interest means every small things also will have stopping for learning only. That is your individual mindset. It would be. I'm not saying that you are dedicated 24 hours for this one only. But you have to dedicate for your career, for your learning purpose. I've told my story only now. The professor name is called as Andrew NG. And the university is called as MIT. And the course name is Artificial Intelligence. And the year is 2018. 2018 or 17. I have to see the certificate. At the time, I'm interested to get the seat, to get the course only from MIT University. Right? So I told you now, everything is your interest, guys. Right? Now, coming back. So indexing. Now how we are going to do the indexing? So here indexing of the 2D array is different when compared to indexing of the 1D array. Here you have to focus this one very clearly, and I'm going to explain with the multiple examples one more time. So the row indexing starts with the 0, 1, 2, 3. Column index also 0, 1, 2. Row indexing is there, column indexing is there. Two indexing will be there. Now to extract a single value, if you want to take only a single value from a 2D array, means A of, instead of writing a single number, you have to write the two numbers. What are the two numbers? Means one is row index number, second one is column index number. So syntax is array name in the bracket row index number comma column index number. So here what is the array name? A. In the bracket I am writing the row index number is 1, column index number is 2. What is the row index number 1? Means this one, 23, 44, 45. Within that column index 2 is what? What is the column index 2? 45. So what is the output I am going to get? Right? In this way you are going to extract a single value. Now tell me what is the code for the 6? To extract the 6, what is the code? A of 2 comma 1. To get the single value, we have to write the column index and row index also within the 2D array. In 1D array, we have to write only single number. But in the 2D array, we have to write the two numbers. This is the way to extract a single value. Single value. Now I want the single row. The row I want. Row I want. Similarly, single column I want. Similarly, multiple rows, multiple columns. Like this, we are going to do the multiple extracting here. So this is the how to extract a single value. Single value is clear, everyone? Next one is how to extract the multiple rows. How to extract multiple rows. Okay? Or how to extract a multiple, sorry. First I have to complete this one, right? 1 minute. Single value was completed. Next heading is to extract. Okay, to extract a single row. To extract a single row. How to extract a single row? Single row. Entire row. I want entire row. Now, what is the code for single row? Means you have to take the single row like this. A of 1. If you are writing only one number without column, what is the meaning? Means entire row will be selected. Which row? Row index number 1. What is the row index number 1? 23, 44 and 45. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Next, I want to extract the multiple rows. Then you have to write the list of index numbers. You have to write the list of index numbers. Instead of single index row index number, list of multiple index numbers. Now I am going to take the 0, 1. What is the meaning of 0, 1? Means it is going to take the 0th row and index number 1 row. That is, what are the two rows I am going to get? This one, 0th row and 1 row. That is 10, 12, 33, 23, 44 and 55. Two rows I am going to get. Now, if I do the slicing like this, to extract the multiple rows without slicing, with the slicing, the heading is to extract multiple rows with the slicing. Okay. Now to extract the multiple rows with the slicing. Now A of, I'm going to take here 0 to colon 3. What is the meaning of 0 to 3? 0, 1 and 2. The rows of 0 row, 1 row, 2 row. You are going to get total 3 rows. Now I am going to take the slicing of 0 to 3 with the increment of 2. What is the meaning of this? 0 row, after that index number 2 row. First 0th row, index number 0th row, followed by second row index number, that is these two. This is with indexing. This is without indexing, that is list of. With index, with slicing, this is without slicing, with and without. Clear, guys? Now I'll ask a simple question. You are having the 0th row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like this, you are having this total 7 rows. Now my requirement is, I want the 0, 2, 4s. I want. What I have to do? What is the code I have to write? 0 to 0 to 5 with the increment of 2. Right? Is the point is clear? 0 to 5 with the increment of 2. Now I want in terms of 0, 1, third one, and sixth one. Now, can you do the slicing operation? No, because there is no pattern. Then in that case, what you have to take? List of numbers. What is the list of numbers? 0, 1, 3, 6. Pattern is available means slicing. Pattern is not available means list. Simple. Everyone is clear? Pattern is available means list. Pattern is not available means, sorry, pattern is available means slicing. Pattern is not available means list. Sorry. So when you are having pattern is available, go with the slicing. No pattern. Sir, my requirement is, I want the 0, 1, 2. These are the 3 I want. Now what I have to do? 0 to 3 is one way. 0 of 1, 2. If you write also, answer will be the same. No difference. But instead of writing these many numbers, for example, 1 to 10 you want. We can't write 1, 2, 3, 4, we can't write 9 in that case. In that case, go with the slicing. When multiple numbers you have to write and pattern is available, means shortcut is slicing. Is the point is clear? Both will give the same answers. No difference in the both of them. Point is clear, everyone? How to extract the single row is clear. How to extract the multiple rows is clear, right? Now let us focus on the how to extract a single column, how to extract multiple columns. For single columns, the syntax is like this. A of, if I write here 3, what is the meaning of 3? A of 3. What is the meaning of 3? Row index number 3 will be selected. Okay. First it will take the, what is A? A is a list type, A is a string type, A is a tuple, A is a dictionary. It will check. For example, A is dictionary. It will assume this one as a key. If A is a list type, it will check the index number 3. If A is a string type, it will check in the index number 3. If A is a int type, it will throw the error. If A is a 1D array, it will give in the index position 3. If A is a 2D, then it will give the entire row of the third index row. Like that, it will work. First, it will check the what is the type of A. Later, 3 will be applied. Right? Now here, third index row I am going to get. Or if I write here 1, I am going to get the index 1 row. But my requirement is column, not row. Column means I want in the, instead of this one, I want this one. I don't want the row, I want column. For that, what we have to do means, here, first you write the comma. Before to comma is called as rows. After the comma is called as columns. Before to the comma, whatever is called as rows, I'm going to select the colon. What is the meaning of colon? What is the starting number of index position? 0. What is the ending number? Everything in the positive direction. So what happens? All the rows will be selected. Here when you are writing here colon, what is the meaning of colon? Means all the rows are selected. In the column, you are writing only one. Now, which column will be selected? Which column? One column with all the rows. Every row of the column 1 will be selected. Point is clear? One more time. Observe this one clearly. First you write this example. You have written this example now. 1 minute. Hold on. I'll explain one more time the same example. So for this example, I'm having here 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2. Right? Now here I'm writing A, bracket, comma. In between comma. Before to comma, rows. Rows index. Single means single, multiple means multiple, slicing means slicing, whatever I want. But it should be related to rows. After the comma, it should be related to comma, columns only. It can be a single number, it can be slicing, it can be list of numbers. 3 options are available. Single number, slicing, list of numbers. Now, A of row, I'm considering A of row as 1. Single number. Column also I'm taking the single number. What is the meaning of this? Row number is 1. Column number also 1. Means what is the value? 44. Clear? A, I'm going to take here 1, 2, 3. Rows are 1, 2, 3. Columns are everything. If this empty column indicates that everything, all of them, starting to ending. Starting to ending. So now tell me guys, if I write here S is equal to S, Siva. S of colon, what is the answer? What is the answer? Siva only, right? What is the meaning of this colon? Means starting from the 0 to everything. So starting from 0 to everything means everything only, na, basically. Point is clear? Here colon means what is the meaning? Everything. What everything? After the comma, what will be there? Columns will be there. So 1, 2, 3, all the columns. What is the meaning of 1, 2, 3, all the columns? Means first row, second row, columns, all the columns. Point is clear? So just observe this one. I'm writing here the code. A, bracket. First I'll write the comma. Before to comma, rows. Before to comma is rows. After the comma is columns. I'm going to take the rows as 1, 2, 3. 1 column 3. 1 column 3 means what is the meaning? 1 and 2. Columns are everything. All the columns I want. So it is going to take the first row, second row with all the columns. Clear? Now, again, A of, again bracket. In the bracket, I'm writing center comma. That much of spaces is not required. For your understanding, I'm writing. Okay? Before to comma, what I have to write? Row index numbers. After the comma, what I have to write? Column index numbers. Row index numbers, I'm going to take like this. List of 1, 3. List of 1, 3. Columns, what I want means all the columns I want. Every column I want. Now, what is the answer? First row. This is the first row. Third row. This is the third row. These are the 2 rows. Columns. Which columns will be selected? All the columns. And you are going to get the all the columns of first row and third row. Clear? Everyone. Clear or not clear? Right? Now, here I'm writing one more example. Okay, next example. Come to the next example. A of, again bracket, comma. before to that, I have to write the rows. I'm writing the rows as column. What is the meaning of this? All the rows. Column I want only with the 2. All the rows of column 2. What is the column 2 here? 33, 45, 7 and 19. Clear guys? 33, 45, 7 and 19. Next, again, one more example. A, comma, I'm keeping the comma. Before to comma, I'm keeping the colon. What is the meaning of colon? All rows. Now, columns I want to take from 0 to 2. 0 to 2 means what is the meaning of 0 to 2? 0 and 1. Which columns will be selected? 0 and 1 columns will be selected. Rows? All rows will be selected. Okay. Now, I'm writing here like this. Next example. Okay. In the bracket, again I am writing first comma. Before to comma what? Row. After the column, after the comma what? Column. Rows, I want everything. Columns, I'm going to take the list of 1 comma 2. 1 comma 2. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? All the rows of column index 1, column index 2. Point is clear? Now, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the rows. Row index numbers. Column index number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the column index numbers. Numbers. They are the numbers. Row, how many rows are there? Rows index numbers 0 to 6, column index numbers 0 to 5. Now my requirement is, this is the array. My requirement is, I want the third row and first row, second row, fourth row. First row, row. Second row, fourth row. What is the answer? List of 0, sorry. What are the, I asked, row 1, 2, 4. Columns, all the columns. So keep the column. Now, my requirement is, I want the row columns, first column, second column, fifth column. Columns are what I want this one, entire columns. Entire column I want, all the values of that column. What is the answer? A of, first you keep the comma. What is the rows? All the rows, column. Columns, list of 1, 2 and 5. Clear, everyone? Now, my requirement is, I want the second row, third row, columns are 4th and 5th. Rows should be 2 and 3, columns should be 4 and 5. Now, rows are 2 and 3. Rows are 2 and 3, columns are 4 and 5. Which rows you want, write? Which columns you want, you write. Left side rows, right side columns. Like this, you are going to extract the data. Same logic will be applied in the data frame also. In a table, if you have to extract a single column. Okay, is the point is clear, everyone? Everyone is clear or not? Now assume this is the A column, B column, C column. Let's take an example of, this is the data scientist salaries, this is ML salaries, this is AI salaries in terms of lakhs numbers for one student. For one student, like this. What is the average data scientist salary? Data scientist are, this is student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4. what is the average data scientist salary I want? Then what I have to do? First, I have to take the data science column separately. How to take the data science column separately means A of all the rows with 0 index number. First, you are going to select this one. And for this, you have to apply the mean. Average. Average will be now calculated for which column? Only for the data science. Is the point is clear? Like this will work in the future. Take the single column and we'll calculate the average. Right? Everyone? Yes or no? Clear, right? How to extract the data within the 2D? How to extract the data within the 2D is clear now? Now, next, after extraction, now we'll work on the data modification in the 2D. Okay, we'll continue in the tomorrow's class with the data in the 2D along with the pandas series. We'll try to complete in the tomorrow's class. Tomorrow Holi, we are having the class. Notes was not uploaded. Just give me a minute. Guys, there is no test tomorrow. Okay, Python test I told you now, coding test. There is no test tomorrow. It is on Monday. Tomorrow Holi na. So our class will be there. Class is regular only. At 4 o'clock, something they'll celebrate. So classrooms will be filled. Invigilators will be in the part of the Holi. So for that time, again, it will be difficult. So we'll have on the Monday the exam. Right? So you'll also have the enough time for preparation. So I'm just uploading the notes. Just to give me a minute. I'm uploading the NumPy notes. In this only 1D is there, in this only 2D is there. Just you have to scroll up. Automatically bottom you will find the 2D. Sorry, which assignment? NumPy. 1 minute. Yeah, I'm going to share you the task related to NumPy also, guys. Just to give me 1 minute of time. Both offline and online students. If no questions, you can leave. If you are having any questions, you can ask. What are the questions you are having? Please ask. Yes, others, you can leave. If no questions, you can leave. Done.